Hello everybody, welcome back once again to my channel. Today we are talking about the library and what we can see and what we can do in the library. All right, so let's get started. Now this is me coming into the library. And here we can see the front desk. The front desk is where the librarians work, or the people, the volunteers who are there to help you. If you look behind here, you see all the shelves full of books. That's what they call the stacks. The stacks is where all the books in the library can be found. You might also find, hopefully, in a library, a quiet area. A quiet area. This place is definitely a silent space. No talking, no noise from your phones. It must be quiet in the quiet area. And all of this section around here where you come in, this is called the lobby, okay? We could actually say this whole room where when you enter is the lobby. And sections are all of these places, like the stacks, the quiet area, the lobby, and maybe there's some more areas in here, like a computer room, for example. Now, when you go into a library, it's important that you bring some things like a library card. Library card. And your library card is your membership to the library. If you don't have your library card, you may not be able to enter, or you can probably enter, but you may not be able to check out any books. You may also get a receipt when you check out a book, and that receipt will probably have the due date of that book. The due date is the date that you need to return the book. If you're going to the library, it's important that you bring a bookmark. A bookmark. And a bookmark is something like this. It's something that we use to mark which page we're on when we're reading a book. A bookmark. If you plan on studying while you're at the library, then you should bring your computer, of course. Computer, or a laptop, like this one is, a laptop. And as you're looking around, you should see shelves of many types in a library. Shelves. Now, as for the types of books, we have here so many types. Okay, these are types of books. We have fiction. Fiction. Fiction stories are not real. Not real. Then we have nonfiction. Okay, nonfiction books are books that are real stories. And one kind of real story is a biography. Biography. A biography is a real story, and it's about someone, okay, about a person, maybe someone important in history. Then we have textbooks. Textbooks. like your math book or your science book for school, or maybe even your English book for school. And then something else you might find at the library are magazines. Magazines. And magazines are books, well, not really books, kind of short short books, we could say, that are filled with stories or about articles about our hobbies. Okay, so magazines can, maybe there's a magazine about cars, or a magazine about technology, or a magazine about video games. And you can find out information about new cars, or new movies, or new video games. Now, when you're in the library, some other things that you might do there are study, like what I'm doing here. Or maybe you need to print something. You can use a printer to print. Or maybe you're copying something, like this. You're copying. To scan. It's like to copy. It looks the same, but then you can save the picture on your computer or on your phone. Scan. And finally, the verb to use, which means you are using, you're making use of it, like use the scanner, or use the printer, or even use the desk. Here, we're using the desk. All right, let me tell you just a little story about a day at the library then. Okay, so if I visit the library, I might go through the front door here, and inside, when I enter the library through the entrance, I can walk inside. Because I'm going to the library, I am carrying a bag with my laptop and some pens and some paper as well. And I'm going inside the library. In the library, there are many aisles. An aisle is a space to walk in. Okay, so here I'm walking down this aisle. And that's pronounced aisle, as in I-yole. All right, aisle. In these aisles are rows of books. Rows of books. That means a long line of books. And because there are so many books, it's fun to browse in the library. To browse means to look, maybe pick it up, maybe read it a little bit, and then put it back. Browsing means looking and enjoying looking at all the different things. We can browse in a library, or we can browse in a supermarket, or we can browse in a music store. And I will look at all the books. Look through or look at all the books. And sometimes between some books, there might be some bookends. And bookends are something that stop the books from falling. Now, I can't find a good book. So what do? I look for this computer. In this computer, I can search for information. I can search for books. I can look at the screen and see what books are available. And if I really wanted to prepare before going to the library, I could probably look online at the library's website and see what books are available to check out. After that, I look for a book and, oh, I find this book. This book looks very interesting. So I flip through some pages like I'm doing here. When you flip through pages, to flip through means that you are just slowly flicking through, seeing what you can find in the book. So I find an interesting book, I flip through it, I look at the pages, and after that, I take the book with me. So I decide to take this book with me. I chose, this is the verb to choose, but remember, past simple is chose. I chose this book because I found it interesting. Very interesting. Okay, but if I have two books, I might look at both and decide which one is better, because maybe I can only check out one book today. So I look through them and I decide which one is my favorite. After I've decided, I talk to the staff here and I give her the books to check out. To check out is the same as to borrow. To borrow a book from the library, we say check out a book. Okay, so both of these words are the same in a library. And she scans using the scanner. She scans the barcode of the book, and after she enters it into her computer, I can then take the books with me. Finally, I have my book, so I leave the library, and a few days later, I return to the library so that I can give back the books. Now, if you are late, and this is a big if you are late, you may need to pay a fine. A fine. That means you have to pay a little bit of money because you were late. So, what about you? What do you like to do at the library? Maybe you like to go there to study in a quiet area. Or maybe you like to use the computers at the library. Or maybe you just like browsing through the books and magazines. Well, please leave a comment and let me know. Let us know so we can all see what you like to do at the library. Once again, thank you very much for watching. If you haven't yet, please hit the subscribe button. I really appreciate it. It helps me keep going and making these videos. All right. Thank you so much. Catch you in the next video. Have a wonderful day. Goodbye.